I always wanted to be different. The way I am, the way I present myself is really what I thrive on.
So if I came from like a little lower and you were just like kind of side-eyeing the camera.
Oh, that's hard, that's hard.
Right.
So you're right here?
So I'm going to be like
here?
One of Minnesota's top prep girls basketball players, Hopkins High School junior Liv McGill, announced this week that she is committed to play for the University of Florida. She is ranked the 14th best player in the country in her class, according to ESPN's Hoop Girls rankings, and is rated the second best Minnesota prospect from the class of 2024, behind Olivia Olson of Vanille St. Margaret.
Early days of me playing ball, I just remember playing against my brothers all the time. They'd always beat me in basketball, all the sports I played. I'm the youngest, so 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Me and my siblings always played sports, soccer, softball, football, just anything we could do when we get outside. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Minnesota is really underrated, so when you think about Minnesota, you don't really think of hoopers. So I feel like that is a part of motivation that I take into account when I step on the floor, because when I say I'm from Minnesota, people get surprised because it's like, oh, they don't expect me to say that. So I feel like that's something that motivates me also. Probably say this in every interview I have, but it's the truth. My mom is my #1 fan. She has done everything for me, from pay for my tournaments. She's only missed 1 game in my whole basketball career, so it just means everything to me. She supports me. She is probably my #1 hero. I look up to her the most. She never complains. She's a single mother. She's just somebody that I always know that is in my corner. Ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to be different, the way I am, the way I present myself. So just stepping on the floor and doing stuff that you don't see women do on the court is really what I thrive on, and just having the confidence is just putting the work every day. The biggest thing that I've seen in my own game that has growth is just my character, just how I communicate with certain people, how I communicate with my teammates, how I communicate with my coaches, and how I carry myself on and off the court. Because one thing that I have noticed is that somebody's always watching me. Whether it's at school, whether you're at a restaurant, somebody's always watching you. So just carrying myself a certain way so people don't look at me or judge me about how I do things or how I present myself.